Hello, everyone, and welcome to this evening's Spiritual Message Circle. Woo, we're so excited to be with you this evening. Okay, so right off the bat, let's just say hello and welcome. Thank you, Linnell. Linnell made a donation before we went live, so Linnell is first on the list for this evening. Maureen over on Rumble made a donation. She is second on the list. And then we see the third is Robert. Thank you, Robert, aka Shaman Bob. Thank you so much, Shaman Bob, for your donation. Woohoo! Okay, so you're number three. So we have Linnell, Maureen, and Robert, the first three on the list for this evening. Now, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. And yes, welcome Veronica. Just sit in this sacred circle because everyone gets a message, whether you're all participating in one way, shape, or form. Let me say that. Those who donate and are getting specific messages, even those who are just sitting in the sacred circle with us, everyone gets a message because I love how how the spirit, how our higher selves, how the universe, how source just gives messages to everyone, something that you can relate to or resonate with from someone else. That's for you as well. So just want to welcome all our live viewers. We are streaming live on of course YouTube, on Rumble, and on Twitter. And how this works for those maybe who are just tuning in and not sure, what in the world is the Spiritual Message Circle all about? So what the Spiritual Message Circle is that everyone who, and this, we do require a fee for this one, and this for a minimum of $20 donation during the live show via YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, or if you didn't want to pay through those, you could use the Goldylocks Productions Venmo, and that is just on Venmo, Goldylocks Productions, all one word. Okay, so that is how you can participate this evening. And so you see, we have three this evening, three total. So let's see. Melissa couldn't be with us. She's supposed to be she's at a birthday party, a friend's birthday party. She wasn't sure how she's going to feel, what time she's going to get back. Ruth, let's just send some healing to Ruth. Ruth sprained her ankle earlier this afternoon at one of her grandchildren's first birthday party, outside, running around outside. I'll have her tell her it's just one of those stories that just makes you go, wow. Things happen so fast. So let's just send some healing energies to Ruth and to everyone that needs it. We will do a little sound healing too, about halfway through, so we can really send that out. And yes, Linnell, we do strengthen the vibe when we all are get together. So true. All right. And then Marcia is on an expo, of course, this weekend. She's busy at these expos and conferences, or not conferences, but at these events. So we wish her a very prosperous and abundant turnout or outcome for, at her event. So that's why you get us three. Aw. We're going to spend a little longer with you guys who participate this evening. Okay, so since there's just us three, no, it's gonna be fantastic.
We're fabulous. It's all gonna be great.
We're fabulous. So, and the order will
go. So I'm gonna go first.
You want to go first?
Well, I feel like I have to now. It's fine.
All right, no, Robin, you go first. I'll go second, and then Carol Ann.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
You see, we can all play together nicely in the sandbox.
So I brought my turns, but I figured I would pull a card from each of these two decks that I have, and we'll just see what Spirit has to say.
Okay. All right. That's good. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Yes, she's sending healing energy and prayers to Ruth. Ruth, we're thinking about you.
Find the cards I was looking for.
Okay. Did you get the cards?
Yep.
Yay. Oh, good. Okay, good. I was gonna grab them, but if you've got them, then I'm not gonna do that. You got the Goldylocks cards. Okay.
Yep.
Good. Yes. All right. So we just yeah, are very happy and honored and sitting in the sacred circle with each and every one of you. The energies have been extremely high, as many people are feeling this. So many people are tripping or losing their balance or having these crazy falls or twisting something or are moving in a way that just throws them off balance. And we really have to now be very, very mindful of our steps. Go slow. Don't
Yes.
rush. The energies are so increased right now, and so the Schumann resonance, for those who follow that, has been very high, the highest we've seen it, and that means that more and more light is coming in, and it's our reaction, not just human beings, animal beings, this planet. All right, and so we are all growing and expanding together. So and of course, we just have to go slow, slower than we have before. So all right, yes.
I have something to read. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, of course, yes. I forgot to ask who wants to open this. There you go. You don't have to
Okay.
raise your hand, Caroline. You're so all right. You're so beautiful.
Aw.
All right,
Okay.
Caroline. So you would like to read something? Please do
Yes.
share it. Hold on. Let me
This is the spring prayer part of it,
Ooh.
by Ralph Waldo Emerson. For flowers that bloom about our feet, for tender grass so fresh, so sweet, for song of bird and hum of bee, for all things fair we hear or see. Father in heaven, we thank thee for blue of stream and blue of sky, for pleasant shade of branches high, for fragrant air and cooling breeze, for beauty of the blooming trees. Father in heaven, we thank thee. So that's just a portion of that, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yes, that's
Lovely.
so
Thank you.
beautiful. We enjoyed that a lot, and I
Okay.
love his writings, his poems,
Yeah.
and one of my favorites. Oh yes, Maureen is saying that's beautiful. Thank you, Carol Ann.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
So yeah, Maureen said I've been very tired, sleeping a lot today. So I think a lot of people during this week has been very sleepy.
Yeah.
Um, and Carolyn looks all springy, doesn't she? Her and Robin have these really bright, vibrant colors. And here I am in my crow colors with my
The
crow.
raven is very wise.
Um, thank you, Veronica. Veronica says that was beautiful, Carolyn. So
Okay.
we love when you share things like that, Carolyn.
Oh, thank you.
The prayers, and so thank you. All right, Miss Robin, are you ready to dive in? And let's give Linnell a
Well, I
message.
thought you were going to do some sound healing.
I said halfway through.
Oh, okay.
You're up.
I did say that, didn't I? No.
No, I didn't hear it.
I may have thought it, but didn't you? I sent it telepathically. Didn't you get the message?
Linnell! Wow. That was like a bunch of cards that fell. Let me try this. Oh, here we go, Linnell.
Here's my pen.
Okay. You got a bunch of cards here. Yep. Wow. So here we go, Linnell. So I decided to use this new deck of cards that I had, the Dream Weaver. And your guidance is telling me that a lot of things are happening right now really quickly. And so let your dreams be woven true. So you have a lot of dreams and ambition. Look at this beautiful card. You have lots of dreams coming out right now, things that you're thinking about doing. So figure out one thing and complete that. I feel like you're hopping around to a bunch of different things. Well, your guidance is telling me you are. You're hopping around to a bunch of different things. There's some things that you want to accomplish. So you need to set your mind. Oh, wait a minute, let me turn it this way. Oh, you can even look at it this way. No matter which way you go, it's pretty cool. So set your mind to what it is that you want to accomplish and work on those goals instead of hopping around so much. And that's like you hop around, you move around a lot. So it's time for you to settle down a little bit. And so this says, even the wisdom needs a rest. Wow, these cards are just flowing together. So this is talking about how you need to rest. Rest, calm down. Things are working out the way they should, and all roads are leading to the same place. So there's no need to hurry and rush things along. And then this one is all the threads of fate must bend. So, oh, this is a beautiful card. So, what is it that you're trying to do that you're in such a hurry? You're in such a hurry and you're going the straight and narrow line, things must bend and weave. And sometimes things that you want to accomplish, sometimes things happen to you. Say, for instance, there's a big storm and you had planned on going out into nature, into the sun, and here comes the storm. But sometimes those storms happen for a reason. And so your seeds are starting to grow. Your guidance is telling me your seeds are growing. So just relax and let it happen. And this one is the coyote. So careful what you wish for, because the coyote can come along and snatch it away from you. So you need to set your mind to the things that you really want, and you need to stay away from the people who are talking negative talk to you. So I feel like you'll decide you're going to do something, and then somebody will say, "Hey, I don't know if that's a good idea. Do you really want to do that now?" And then you go, "Oh, maybe I don't want to do that." Trust your intuition. You have to trust. And then you have the hunter. So the hunter, let me see what the hunter has to say. I was looking it up when Tiffany said, "It's your turn." So, yes, don't settle for the roadkill. Don't settle. It could be poison. So stay on track to what you want and don't settle. And somebody might come around, and that's the coyote that's going to come around and say, "Look at this. This is really beautiful. Why don't you come with me?" And then it turns out to be something that you really don't want. So trust your intuition now. You have a lot of stuff coming for you, lots of great things. They want you to slow down and go within yourself. Quit rushing things. It's all happening for a reason. Thank you, Linnell.
I was thinking, oh my gosh, I forgot who's next. It threw me off. So Liddell. So what I heard for you is rebirth. You're like the phoenix rising up out of the fire, the ashes, the rebirth. But you've done this multiple times, and you always have this ability to 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 find your wings and to fly and to soar, and that whatever's happened in the past is in the past. It doesn't mean you ignore it. All right. It just becomes when you take the sting of the emotion away from anything that's happened in the past and just say, I'm grateful for that experience. You neutralize that memory. And but we need our memories because that's experience. And then it just becomes this balanced
Yes.
memory, this balanced experience. Everything else sheds off, purges, okay? And so you are in another rebirthing phase. And we have witnessed you going through multiple, which is beautiful, beautiful. And so you're in another rebirthing phase right now. And I we pulled a card for you out of the what's it called, Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck. I love this deck. And you got the card Wholeness from the Pleiades,
Oh,
expanding.
wow.
So you are expanding, which is going right with the message. Okay? And I love how these symbols, this light language, you can look at it from multiple ways. It kind of looks like a fish hook, it can look like a vase. It could, and then this way, what does it look like, you know, to you? Maybe this way. It's beautiful. And this way. Just try to turn it around because sometimes, you get something out of it in the multiple. We have to look at things from all angles. And so give yeah, so that's for you too. So the wholeness, you are expanding. It is also to validating the whole rebirthing process, the light language, which I know you can relate to. I'm gonna hold the card up here again if you need to take a screenshot, or if you recognize any of these symbols jump out to you. So just very, very fluid. The hook too reminds me of like the water, and very, very fluid with the water going with the flow. And I know your connection. A whale is one of your animal spirit guides. Is one of your animal guides, and so a whale is with you too, and it's so beautiful. The they're telling me, I don't know this. We have to look this up, but the whale community, how they act and respond together in their little, I don't know, yeah, they're not packs, but the whales, the community of whales, and there's a message for you in that with the whales and the whale community, how they interact with one another. You already know that. They're just reminding you of that. Okay, and so I leave that with you, and just keep your and also to the image I get is each time with this rebirth, the phoenix, your wings are getting longer and bigger, and you are that's expansion, right? Expanding. So, that's so beautiful. Enjoy your rebirthing process, Linnell. We love and appreciate you.
And so, real quickly, this card had wells on it. I don't know. I was
Oh
holding it
yeah.
like this, but these are all wells on this
Oh,
card.
oh my God.
So I wanted to say, and these were the wells that were telling her it's time to rest. So, okay, back to you, Carolyn.
I love it. I
Okay.
didn't even realize that. How about that?
Wow,
Yes.
that's awesome. Hi, Linnell. Thanks for joining us tonight. I was writing down a few things and I pulled a couple of cards. Um, Linnell, I don't remember the story with your father, if he's here or if he's passed. I don't remember. But I want to speak about your father, and I get siblings, united siblings. So I'm kind of feeling that either if he is in spirit, that he's talking about uniting with your siblings, or he is united with siblings. Let me know if that. And I also got the words brother, or that would be uncle, his brother or uncle to you. So maybe he is saying he is united if he is passed. If he is not passed, perhaps he is asking you to reunite with family. I also get very musical with this gentleman. And I also get a couple of strange kind of things. I get a frog. I get the words frog prince. So I'm not sure what that means. Frog prince. So I think that's going to be like a symbol for you when you see a frog, or a symbol of a frog, or a statue, or a live frog. I think that's a good luck charm for you. And also a new business venture for you, and it's around nature. So I don't know if it's like gardening, rock building, building something, um, landscaping. I don't know what it's about, but it is around nature. Maybe it's building birdhouses. I don't know, but that's what I get. And also, I pulled a couple of cards, which is the first one is these are from the Goldylocks Productions deck right there, Oracle cards. And this one says, Keep Smiling, It's Contagious by Robin McGuire. So there you go. And lovely Mandela on the top. Sacred geometry looks like a pyramid within two pyramids. to me, built making a star. So that is for you. And I did pull another card. I don't know where that one went. Oh, here it is. Open Heart. This is from the Alchemy Floral Oracle, Flower Oracle. And this is Larkspur, and it is for Open Heart. So that is for you, Linnell. And planter boxes, I can do birdhouses with the short pieces. Okay. And so your dad has passed. Okay, good. All right. Thank you for telling me that. Was he musical at all? Because I have a music feeling around him. And I believe what he's trying to say is he is united with siblings. There might have been a distance. There's something about traveling there. Maybe he's a traveling kind of man, more absent than present. But he is laying a path for you. Okay, so leaving you little signs. And I think he's talking about this frog prince. So that could be a romance for you coming up. It could be a symbol of good luck, which I'm kind of feeling a lot of green around him and for you. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope that message is applicable to you. Thank you so much.
She said he played the piano.
Oh, he plays the piano. Okay, good. Musical. Okay. Good.
Beautiful, beautiful messages, Carol Ann. Thank you so much. And I went, we really didn't have time to talk too much before we went live, but I had my first reading with Carol Ann Thursday evening, and it was fantastic. She just, I knew she was wonderful, but it's kind of like I just love the surprises. I love she always takes it to the next level. And so, trust me, these two women here, Carol Ann and Robin, both are phenomenal. And now my camera doesn't want to focus. Hello. So please book your sessions with them. You will not regret it at all.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Second is Maureen. Maureen, are you ready? Here we go, Maureen.
Oh.
What?
I accidentally did Robert next. Dang it.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you want me to go for Maureen first?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So wonderful messages for Linnell. Linnell, we love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Pods, thank you, Whale Pods. I knew you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's right.
Yes. All right. So Maureen, beautiful, beautiful Maureen. It's interesting because this eagle, and look at the birds. Oh gosh, well, I'm wearing wings too, so there you go. The bird family's responding to that. So you have this beautiful eagle coming in, and it's just representing this bravery that you have had to do what you've had to do. So brave and courageous, and believe it or not, confidence, even if you felt like you weren't, even if you didn't feel like you were confident. And so, but you have, it's normal for all of us, it's normal for everyone to feel insecure at times and to wonder, am I doing the right thing? Well, you have, and you've been very brave with it. It's like you are just, you have that inner fire within you that guides you, and that's great, But let go of any expectations and just go with the flow. Be open for whatever happens and comes next, and don't as it presents itself, this next thing presents itself, don't be so quick to think it's going to be bad. Just go with it and see that it's going to work out so much better than you ever anticipated. Okay. And I feel like you're going to get to this place. You're in the beginning phases of it. You're in this phase where your heart has been, you're going to hear, you're going to receive what your heart has been waiting to hear. All right. And the card I pull from you is multidimensionality. You are, especially your cat, Orion is. multidimensionality from the Pleiades. You are expanding as well. Look at this. A lot of expansion going on tonight, right? And so, see, yes. Yeah. So it kind of almost looks the same no matter how you turn it, right? So it's just, it looks like a frame, doesn't it? So whatever interpretation that is for you, kind of just look at these symbols. If you want to take a screenshot of that, kind of blow it up and really sit with this symbol, sit with this light language. And so, yeah, yeah. Whew, see, I'm on fire now because you have that inner fire in you and it just catches on. So, all right. Leave that with you, Maureen. Thank you so much. We love and appreciate you. Are you ready, Robin?
Yes.
Thumbs up. Here we go.
Sorry about that, Maureen. I was picking cards for Robert and getting messages, and then she said Maureen, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. How did I get that backwards? But that's okay. Everything happened for a reason. Ooh. So you got the heart of the sky. So this is about trusting yourself, trusting what's in your heart, the love, the creator of all things, the God source energy is around you. Love is the meaning of life. So keep that love in your heart. Everything is going to work out. Your guidance is telling me everything is starting to flow. You're getting the messages that you need. You have to trust yourself because I feel like sometimes you doubt the messages that you're receiving, or you feel like some things have been taken forever to happen. And you're like, I don't trust myself because this is taking too long. Stop that because there is no time in the afterlife. There's a reason why everything is taking a long time. Your guidance wants you to relax and go with the flow. You are getting the messages you seek. I feel like sometimes you put up a block, and on the top of her head, I don't know if you can tell, but that is an eagle on the top of her head. And I know Tiffany was talking about the eagle. So that's telling me that your ancestors are gathering around you. They're gathering around you to help you with whatever it is you're going through. I know this has been a long process. They're saying, please relax. And so I have your son here, and he says, Mom, it's all going to work out. And he's right, it's going to work out. And he's saying, when the grit becomes a pearl. So I feel like you've been going through the dirt and the mud trying to find these answers. But in the end, you're going to find that pearl. You're going to get the answers. So he's saying, Mom, relax. It's all going to work out. And everything has happened for a reason. Look, the walls are breaking up. Look at that. It's like the walls are coming down because you put up all these walls. Everything is coming down. Everything is going to work out. As the weaver's way is true. Look at this. These horses are galloping through into your life. Look, they're telling me that everything is working out. The truth is coming out. They're all coming through. And then you have the many faces. There you are. Those are all you. So, your inner child, you're going to let your inner child loose and you're going to be free. You're setting yourself free because the truth is coming out. I feel like you've held yourself back for so long because you can't get the answers that you seek, but the answers are right in front of you and they're coming out. You have to break down the walls, all the stuff that you're putting in front of yourself. Let it go. Let it all go, and you will find the truth and you will get the answers that you need. Your guidance is telling me that they're around you all the time, giving you messages, but you're so busy that you don't really listen. So listen, and as a matter of fact, my ears are ringing right now. So I think maybe your ears have been ringing and they're telling you blah, blah, blah. They're trying to talk to you, but you're not really listening to the messages because you're stressing yourself out. Relax. You'll get the messages that you need. The answers you seek is what they're telling me. I love you, Maureen. Thank you for being here.
Wowie zowie. Thank you so much, Maureen, for joining us. I did get some messages. Let me get the cards first. And I pulled one of my own, and I think it's appropriate. It says, Hope is faith. I hope that you can read that. And I wrote that. So that is for you, Maureen. And the other card is Serenity and Gratitude. It's a lovely card. Whoops. There you go. That is for you. That is what's coming. So keep up the faith. Keep the faith. Hope is faith. And serenity and gratitude will be yours. I also feel I too had your son. I always relate with Robin. A couple of things that she touched on. The first thing is I also saw your son, and he says he's giving me these words, and one is selection. The next word is reveal. The next word is fireworks, showing me fireworks. So I don't know if that means 4th of July is significant or a celebration or something in July. He's also presenting with Archangel Gabriel comes and surrounds you. Now that's, I used to have a store named Gabriel's. And to me, that is the communication archangel. So I think something is coming to you via communication, okay, on the legal front. And your son is commenting that he is with an older woman in spirit. Could this be his grandmother? I don't know if it's his grandmother or your grandmother, but I feel very grandmotherly and very protective of your son. They take turns kind of assisting each other, he says. So I think that is really cute. Now he comes when you may not see him directly, Maureen, but what you're getting is a glow. He presents a glow. He says, I don't want to full on scare her, but I think there's a glow that comes into the living area or to the bedroom. Maybe you could remark on that. That feels like Jacob coming in. Now, the other thing that Robin had touched on here, she was talking about mud. And I feel as though the secret, or not the secret, the reveal is in a mud sample, a soil sample, besides DNA. Something is somewhere it's not supposed to be, which is just in this case. So as soon as she said mud, I was like, bingo, that's it. It's like a soil or mud. And the other thing that she had touched on was about the change coming for you. That something, I think she said something is going to be uncovered. Correct me if I'm wrong, Robin. I feel like something's going to be revealed. Something's going to be uncovered. And we've been talking about this, sending you some extra help, which I hope is helping you. And so let me know. Thank you, Maureen. I'm so glad that you were here with us this evening. And I hope this message was helpful.
Beautiful messages. Thank you, Maureen. You know, we love and appreciate you. And I'm laughing because I was just thinking what Veronica put on there. It's like, I love Carol Ann's pen. I'm like a cat falling with my eyes. Yeah, me too. I'm like, I love her little pink fluffy pen. I'm like, ooh, yeah.
I'm easily amused. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Veronica and I were like, woo. I know, right? I love it.
I just got to jump in and say one thing, Tiffany, about your cards. I'm getting PTSD from algebra with those. Okay. I just want to let you know they're lovely cards, but they're affecting me like algebra did when I was in high school. I'm getting PTSD from that. So I just
yeah. No, that's funny. Algebra.
Doesn't it look like algebra?
You know, that's interesting. You say that. I guess yeah. In a sense, yeah. I guess it could look like algebra. But there's light with this. Not some boring professor that's sending you to Snoozeville. No. At least that's how algebra was for me. So it was like, what? No.
Also, I agree with everything you say, Carolyn. everything that you said for Maureen, I agree with it all about the mud and everything. Because when you said that, it really opened up a door in my mind, and I was like, oh, I could actually see. So, yes, wonderful. I
Good.
feel like once I think she holds herself back, and once she stops doing that, it's all going to just, yeah, just let it happen.
She's getting a lot of assistance
Yes.
from all over. So
Yes.
it's great. It's wonderful. Very happy for her. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Carolyn. And Tiffany.
Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful messages. All right,
Thank you.
so what we're going to do is I just want to welcome we have new people watching. So welcome everyone, how you're watching and how to participate in this evening.
Robert.
And this is an evening where we have, you know, three. Sometimes we have three, four, five. There's different show hosts that come together, and for a message this evening with a donation, a minimum of $20 during the live show, of course, via YouTube, Rumble. You can tip on Twitter, or the Goldylocks Productions, the Venmo. Um, you can you can make a donation through Venmo as well. I'll just put the link up here real quick so those who are maybe not in the comments so that you can see it. It's Goldylocks Productions, a donation, and then that's how we get a message this evening. Everyone on our own shows, we do give messages to those who watch, and so this is just something different for for all of us to come together, and for everyone. So I misinformed emotion. Stop it, ladies. I teach algebra and geometry. Oh, geometry I relate with totally. Algebra. Maybe you could make sense of it for us.
Yeah.
It's like Chinese to me.
oh, oh my goodness. All right, so this is halfway through. I think what we should do now is just move into a little bit of some sound healing,
Oh, good.
and so everyone just take some deep breaths. And I feel a lot of us have just been so off balance, or and so hopefully this will help get you into balance. Enjoy. This is for everyone. To enjoy some sound healing, I'm using a 432 tuning fork. Okay. And so everyone will experience this in different parts of your body and will experience this differently. And so, however you experience it, that is for you. Oh, hello, Sugar Kim. You came in at a great time. Well, let's see. Misinformed Emotion commented, I struggled with it in high school, but I love it now. It was the books, they were dry and boring. Oh, okay. There you go. Yes. Thanks for clarifying that. All right. So here we go into some sound healing. We'll start first with the 432 hertz tuning fork. Everyone just take some deep breaths. And I'm going to show you this technique. I want you to breathe in and out through your nose. But what's really powerful is so you take your thumb and you close your right nostril and you take a deep breath in through your left with your nose. Take your last two fingers here, then close the left and release the right nostril. So now the opposite one is closed. Okay. And then, and you're going to do this really fast because now you're breathing in through the right one, switching over, and you're going to release from the other one. Okay. So you reverse the nostrils. You could also do it so I could show you. This way, we're closing and breathing in one nostril, exhaling through the other one. You can do it one-handed or you can do it with both thumbs, however you want to do it. But by alternating that breath pattern is very powerful and deep. So try to breathe in and out through your nose during this. Okay? All right, so here we go. And then, of course, we're going to follow it up with this one, I think clears everything out. 4096 hertz, the crystal tuning fork with this crystal. So
Wow.
I'm only going to do this 2 times, and it probably only needs it once. 2 times because I'm saying do it twice to really clear, help people clear, okay? And so here we go. Take some deep breaths on this, and remember to inhale, exhale really deeply. Oops, not that one. Okay. Yeah, I did it. Woo!
I felt that one.
Woo! All right. And then just, you know what? Say too, I am balanced. I am balanced. I am in harmonious alignment with my higher self. There you go. Woo! All right. Another thing too, breathing in. If you're stopped up, have some peppermint oil, essential oil, peppermint essential oil. I love to do that. It clears up it really clears you up. It's fast, effective. If you're really stopped up, you may have to do it several times throughout the day. But I always love to have, I forgot to grab my peppermint essential oil to show you, but you're just inhaling it. I mean, you don't have to don't shove it up your nose and get the top of it all dirty, but just holding it, hovering it right under, because the aroma, anyone that smelled peppermint oil is very strong, and it can really clear your sinuses. So someone needed to hear that, clearing their sinuses. So so there you go. Oh, you're welcome. I feel good.
Thank you.
Okay, I will finish the rest of the show now telepathically. Okay, so no, okay.
Okay.
All right. Wee! I'm still floating. All right. Robin, are you ready? We're getting to
Yes,
Robin.
I'm ready.
Okay. So here we go.
So, lots of things are coming through for you, Shaman Bob. And so, I do have before, and I had these men that were playing the bagpipes, and I said that they were the Scottish men, but they're telling me they're not Scottish, they're German. They're
Ah,
German men coming. They're playing a German. They're correcting me. German bagpipes. So they're talking about the German bagpipes. And I have a few ladies that step forward, and they're making a feast. And they were making something that I was wondering. It was like cutlets. It's like some kind of meat that I don't know. Like to me, I'm Southern chicken fried steak, something. They're telling me it's schnitzel, some kind of schnitzel they do with the meat. And they have these noodles. They're
yes.
like buttered noodles. They're showing me the noodles they're having with the schnitzel.
Awesome.
And there's something else. It's like some kind of cake they're showing me, oh, it might be a German cake. Because the Germans are stepping up for you. And they're telling me they want you to step into your power and that you are a shaman. So I feel like, we gave you that name and you're like, yeah, right. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. Well, they're telling me that you have special powers. You need to step into it because you are a shaman. And what's crazy is I got the Aldine cross for you. And so I looked it up because I want to make sure that I'm telling you the Aldine cross. Look at that. So the Aldine cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. Check this out. And so you have the inner and the outer worlds. Each side represents different worlds. And then you go inside the circle and you experience the different worlds. So the spirit world wants you to communicate with them more. They're giving you signs and messages and they're teaching you. So they want you to write down. I feel like you need like a journal to write these messages down that you're getting. I also pulled the Vision Quest. You had two cards drop out of each deck. In the Vision Quest, you face your fears and embrace your mortality and meet face to face with spirit. Isn't that great how these cards are just coming together? So they're saying they would like for you to communicate with them more. And the Germans are coming in really strongly because they also have messages for you. And I feel like you've been going back into your ancestry a little bit. And so there's some secrets coming out of that. So you're learning new things when it comes to your ancestry. So they're stepping up. Speak to spirit more. They have lots of messages for you. You also got the weavers watch the dragons fly. So the dragons are flying all around you. They are helping you with everything that you're doing. They're telling me that you need to release the fear. So they want you to step into your power and release the fear that you have with like your what might I find out? I don't know what I'm doing here. Stop that. You do know what you're doing. They are helping you. So what is your dream? We need you to begin it now. So they're telling you to act. This is what that card means. Act on your dreams. So you have a lot of new ideas. And then speaking of your job front, the job that you're doing, I feel like maybe you're into a new job, but this isn't really what you want. So they want you to go deep inside. You're going to get the answers you seek, and the new door of opportunity is going to come forward. So it's either a promotion, they're telling me a promotion, or you're just going to decide to take a 360-degree turn and do something different because you need to make yourself happy when it comes to that. And I feel like that is coming up. And then when you feel the magic scene, look at this beautiful card.
That's pretty.
So there, yes. So your guidance is talking about the music that you have been listening to, the things that you're bringing into your life. That is all great. That is raising your vibration. But they would also like for you to do some things that help raise your vibration besides listening to the music. So getting out into nature, listening to the messages that the spirit world is trying to give you, and taking your soul on a journey. Because listening to all that is great, but if you're not actually going on a journey, so go on this journey, and your guides are going to come and they're going to tell you the things that you are seeking. They're going to give you the answers because you are very powerful. So I feel like you hold yourself back because you don't believe in your power. Step into it. You are very powerful. I'll leave that with you, Shaman Bob.
It's beautiful, beautiful messages. And hello, Robert, aka Shaman Bob. And it's interesting because I see that card that she pulled has dragons on it, and that was the first thing that I saw was your dragon, your main dragon, because you have multiple, but this dragon's like I am his main dragon, and he clarity. You are in a phase of your life where you're getting more clarity, and you are banishing this fog of illusion. And yeah, you are being able to just go through it, part it, almost like just you're parting this fog. You're working through this fog of illusion. Um, you can see clearly now uh, the truth, the divine truth, your truth, the divine truth, and just remember
Who did that song?
who you are. Remember who you are. That you are perfect just the way that you are. And it's interesting because I feel like this clarity and everything that you're going through right now goes great with this card that I pulled, forgiveness from the Sirius initiation. So everything it's another initiation that you're going through, another initiation phase, and forgiveness, I, forgiveness with
Johnny
yourself.
Nash.
It's really forgiveness with yourself. You make peace very easily with other people, but it's within you that this forgiveness, and this is where that clarity is coming through. This is where that fog is lifting now, because as you're forgiving and loving yourself and being gentle with yourself, again, the past is the past. Leave it there, leave that. You can't change that experience other than make it ascend with you by saying, hey, I'm grateful for this experience. I'm going to bring it to balance. And there you go. Our memories are our experiences. That's our log of everything we've been through here on this earth plane. And we should be honored by everything that we're going through. They're badges of honor. Badges of honor. And so this is another initiation that you're getting through very nicely. Just keep trusting, and yes, you are totally protected with your dragons. And take this weekend, take some time and go on a shamanic journey with your dragon. Do not, yeah, serious, yeah, seriously, Robin, serious has come up for you. Seriously, um, take a journey, get on your, now don't try to manipulate it too much, as far as get on your dragon, say, take me to where I need, on this journey, take me to where I need to go. All right. So between your main dragon and your higher self, your guardian angels, your protectors, your ancestors that also shamans, just experience what happens. Just let it flow, let it happen, and then write down everything after you're done with your journey, okay? Or record it, however you want to do that. But you need to do this shamanic journey this weekend, which is, I know Robin brought up shamanic journey too. So do that. Have that quest, that shamanic quest. And I leave that with you, dear. Thank you so much.
Okay. Hi. Great to see you, Robert. As Tiffany was talking about the fog dissipating, I was getting, and I think she said, I can see clearly now. I was getting Johnny Nash singing that. I can see clearly now. Remember that song? I can see clearly now.
I got it too.
I forget. The rain is gone. That's it. Okay. Oh, you got it too?
Yes, I had the same thing when she said that. That's great.
Well, I wasn't going to sing. I can't carry a tune. I'm like, I wasn't going to sing. I love that. We all heard it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. The first card I pulled for you, Robert, is Be the Source Frequency of Love Light. Tiffany White Sage Woman. There you go. There's your card. Beautiful. That's for you. I have another card for you as well, which is the Daffodil. And it is New Beginnings. There you go. New beginnings. And which I feel is happening. I have a gentleman in spirit, an older male, and I don't feel he's related. I feel like friend or a previous neighbor, something like that. He says he feels kindly towards you. So I don't know if that would be, he's like a grandfatherish age. And I see motorcycles or motors around him. He's got like overalls on and an oily rag that he sticks in his back pocket. So maybe this is a relative, but he says he is kindly towards you. He thinks kindly for your assistance or your help or to being nice. I hope that you will think about that gentleman and recognize who he is. As Robin was talking, I was getting sauerkraut, and I identify with what she was saying about the bagpipes. Of course, I keep trying to shove these Scotch people at you. And your name is also German, we discovered, right? And I was getting sauerkraut while she was talking. I was also getting some kind of, excuse me, almond cookies. Some with an almond, I don't know if it's an almond flavor, almond liqueur, almond something. And the word like sassafras. I'm seeing a train station, a train going into a train station, and the name over it is HAUSA something. Maybe you would recognize that, but this is someplace. And I also have Bavarian mountains, I'm being told. So maybe that is where your family is located, or some of them originated from. So they're talking about, as we go back to these cards, that new beginnings and being the source. We keep talking about this companionship. Robert says, I'm mostly German. Keep talking about this companionship with a lady, and I do feel that. And there's something about a box of candy, so I don't know if she's connected to that. If you used to give someone a box of candy. I have two things coming in here at once. I'm trying to focus on the psychic, and I'm still getting messages from the other side. Did you bring your grandmother or an older female boxes of a box of candy, like for Christmas or Valentine's Day or something? Because I kind of get that feeling. This was a knitting kind of woman, and she used a soup tureen on her table. Have you ever seen a soup tureen? One of those big bowls with a big ceramic ladle. You know what I mean? I've always wanted one of those. I have no place to put it though. But anyway, a soup tureen, they're so like classy and it's so beautiful, you know? So there you go with that. So I have that lady for you as well. But I want to talk about that love energy. Now, remember, this is not obvious. You know, you don't have to feel like, I can see you running in, combing your hair and splashing on some cologne, which you don't do, but some kind of fragrance. And you're like, woohoo. This might be like stepping out for Chinese, because I see chopsticks. It could be going to an event. It's a very comfortable friendship, although I think you are both hoping that something more will come of it. But there's a comfortability here. So please don't give up hope. Just keep plodding along. It won't be long. Okay? Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Wow, wonderful messages, Robert. Woohoo! There's a lot to think about, huh? It's a lot to digest with that schnitzel.
Yes, and I was getting noodles. Yeah, noodles.
Yes.
I could picture it as you were saying it, Robert, like a German style pot roast with schnitzel served with it. Yep, I could see it. You're making me hungry. I'm dying now. I want pot roast. You know, the German style pot roast has a bite to it. You know, you put vinegar in it. It gives a sharp, and I like it with red cabbage.
Oh yeah, I
In
love
case
red
anybody's wondering
cabbage.
out
Oh,
there.
so good. Red cabbage is so good.
Oh, the best.
Yeah, yeah. Let me go back here and let's see, catch up on some comments. Oh, and by the way, you know, Robert, that we love and appreciate you. All right. So Veronica says, I needed to hear that. I've been looking for something natural for my sinuses. Thank you. Very good. And then Linnell, great tip too. If you want to plump your lips up, add peppermint to your lip gloss. And then you have the peppermint to smell on your lips as well. 2-in-1. Absolutely. It stays there. Yeah. And then you can, oh, that is so good. Yay. Wonderful. Wonderful. The German noodles. Yes. The egg noodles. They call it, what are the egg noodles called?
Schnitzels.
No, schnitzel's meat, isn't it?
No, not egg noodles. That's those schnitzels are those little hand rolled things that go in with meat usually, right?
I thought schnitzel was flat meat.
Schnitzel's the meat that's flattened out and breaded or something.
Yeah.
But the noodles are called something else, and I know it, but it's on the tip of my tongue. But it sounds
those little noodle things then. Those little rolled things. What are they?
But they're made with egg, right? And they're curly like that. They're I forget. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, those are good. So let me share to you two Maureen's comments. Thank you all so much. Yes, I'm working on not downing myself. Yes, I'm in evidence. Yes, and evidence is a bag of dirt and mud that needs examined. Yes, been seeing a glow circle once in a while. I've been dreaming of my mom lately. Yes, ringing in both ears a lot and love you all. Aw, that is so sweet. Great validations. Thank you for that
Good.
feedback, Maureen.
I feel like I'm on a tag team, Robin.
And so, yes, we flow and I love you. And so when we get messages like your ears ringing, your neck is bothering you, these kind of messages, that's letting you know that spirit is around you and they're around instead of like, well, I don't care about my ears ringing or whatever. But that's just validation that the spirit world is around you and they know what you're going through and they are helping you. So
Yay. Yeah.
oh, so snizzle. Snizzle is the noodle drizzled into water as it cooks, Carolyn. Snizzle. But
Okay.
schnitzel is the flat meat. So
Yeah.
there's snizzle and schnitzel.
That's the meat that's pounded and then it's like fried or something. Sauteed.
Yes.
It has a covering.
Yes,
light,
so that's the
and then
schnitzel. And then the snizzle
Okay.
is the noodle.
I gotta find a German restaurant now. I'm dying.
Yeah, we used to have we used to go to German restaurants too, and used to love them. And
We have a lot of Pennsylvania Dutch here. So
oh yeah.
that's the closest.
Oh, Pennsylvania. I think that's where Robert's from.
Okay. Spatzel is the noodle.
Spatzel
Is the noodle. Schnitzel is the meat.
You're right.
Egg noodles is the spatzel. And
Spatzel. That's it.
Spatzel. I know I had it on my, and it was like, what is it? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
You are right. Spatzel. Right.
Spatzel. Yeah.
Got
that's
it.
the noodle. Okay. Woo!
Thank you.
I'm glad we just made everyone hungry if you haven't eaten already. So
yes.
There you
Starving.
go. Well, we have appreciated. Look how fast the time has gone by. We love and appreciate each and every one of you, and thanks for sitting in the circle with us this evening, the sacred circle. And the next spiritual message circle is in 2 weeks. Which will be the 29th. The 29th. That will be the last Saturday in April. Woo! Here we go. Another month's going by, huh? So, yeah. Now I've got the chopsticks going. I know. That's good too.
And Robert's from Pennsylvania, he says, which I'm thinking about. I don't know what part he's from, but I'm going to take a trip to Pittsburgh to visit a friend. So if he's in Pittsburgh, we can have coffee.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, because you're very powerful.
Yay! That'd be awesome. You have to take a picture. Robin and Sean Dog. All right. So, all right, everyone. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And may love, light, and peace be with each of you. Good night, everyone.
We hope you enjoyed this evening of loving, healing, and joyful messages. Mark your calendar now to participate in our next spiritual message circle.